Hi, boys and girls. For math today, we're going to continue working with arrays. Remember, an array is a group of objects that are organized in rows and columns that will help us with repeated addition and then with multiplication. Let me share my screen with you so that we can watch a Brain Pop Junior video about repeated addition leading to multiplication.
Cool, silly hats. There are 4 boxes. Each box has 2 hats. How many hats do we have total? You can multiply 4 times 2 to find the answer. When you multiply, you put equal groups together to find the total. You can add a number over and over again to solve a multiplication sentence. How can you add the same number multiple times? You can solve 4 times 2 by adding 2 together 4 times. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 8. You can also think about it in a different way. Since it doesn't matter which order you multiply numbers, you can multiply 2 times 4. That means you add 4 together 2 times. You get the same answer. Check it out, Moby. Fake mustaches. We have 3 packs of mustaches. There are 2 mustaches in each pack. How many mustaches do we have in total? We can multiply 3 times 2 to find the answer. That means we add 2 together 3 times. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 6. We have 6 mustaches. We can also multiply 2 times 3. This means we add 3 together 2 times. We still get the same answer. We have 5 packs of silly glasses. Each pack has 3 glasses. How many do we have in all? Multiply 5 times 3. We can add 3 together 5 times. That's a lot of adding. It's easier to add 5 together 3 times. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 15. We have 15 silly glasses. You can use different ways to help you add a number over and over again. What other strategies can help you multiply? There are 5 packs of crayons. Each pack has 5 crayons. How many crayons are there all together? You can multiply 5 times 5, which is the same as adding 5 together 5 times. You can also draw pictures or skip count by 5s to find the answer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can also use a 100 chart to get the answer. Start at 0 and go up by 5 a total of 5 times. There are 25 crayons. There are 3 packs of erasers. There are 4 in each pack. How many erasers are there in all? You can multiply 3 times 4 or add 4 plus 4 plus 4. You can use a number line to solve. Start at 0 and go up by 4 a total of 3 times. We have 12 erasers in all. I can't wait to play with all this stuff. Nice costume, Moby.
So you can see now how repeated addition will help you figure out for multiplication. Let's try another activity with some repeated addition. So I have some smiley faces, and they're organized into rows going across and columns going up and down. So let's make some repeated addition and see if we can figure out the multiplication problem that would go with it. So I have 5 smiley faces going across 2 times. So there's 2 rows, and I have to do it 5 times. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Or we could say 5 plus 5, because we have 5 here and 5 here, so 2 rows of 5. That would be the addition problem that goes with that array. How can we make that a multiplication problem? There are 2 rows times how many in each row? 5. 2 times 5 equals 10. Okay, let's try the next one. We have 1, 2, 3 rows going across and 4 columns going up and down. So we have 4 in each row, so we could say 4 plus 4 plus 4. So we add 4 3 times. We can count those and get 12. Or how many times do we see 3? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So we could do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 and get 12. Let's turn that into a multiplication problem. I see 3 rows times 4 in each row. And when I do that, I get the answer of 12. The next one, I see 3 rows and 3 columns. So it's 3 plus 3 plus 3. And that equals 9 when you count them up. Or if you want to do the multiplication problem, it's 3 rows times 3 in each row. And that equals 9. Here's another array. 2 rows, 2 columns. So it's 2 plus 2. We know that equals 4. The multiplication would be 2 rows times 2 in each row, and that equals 4. Next we have 2 rows and 3 columns. So we could do 2 plus 2 plus 2 3 times to equal 6. Or we can say there are 2 rows times 3 in each row. That equals 6. And our last array has 2 rows with 4 columns. So we would say 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 4 times, get the answer of 8. Or for multiplication, we say there are 2 rows with 4 in each row, and that also equals 8. So what I would suggest you do would be to get some pennies or some nickels, any coins you have at home, spread them out on the table, make an array, write down the repeated addition problem you can make out of that organized array of columns and rows. And after you write down your repeated addition, see if you can figure out the multiplication problem that would go with it. How many rows are there times how many in each row?